Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Techno Buffalo, and we're really excited to bring you the unboxing of the Zune HD, a device that we've been waiting for a very long time. This device is aimed right at the iPod Touch, and it brings some things that the iPod Touch doesn't have. It has the super fast NVIDIA Tegra platform, which should provide awesome graphics. It also has HD radio support, which pretty much no mobile devices out there has right now. It also has an OLED screen, which should mean better power consumption, and a really crisp display. The blacks are super black on an OLED screen, and colors really pop. It also can do 720p output in terms of video, so if you have movies on the Zune HD, you can take it to your friend's house, plug it in to a flat panel with an HDMI cable, and watch a video in true high definition. So let's get to the unboxing. Very small box. Zune HD. Let's take a look around the box. Kind of a feature list here. Wireless, it has Wi-Fi, media player, music, HD radio, video, multi-touch, has a web browser like the iPod Touch, and you can also get games on it. In the future, they're going to have 3D games. To start, it's going to launch with a few kind of basic games. So let's get inside the package. Wow, gorgeous display on the front here. We're going to put the device to the side for a second. See what else we get in the box. Zune everywhere. Let's kind of dump these things out. And this probably talks about the Zune Pass and using the Zune software. We'll get into that later, of course. 14 days of free music. You can try the Zune Pass for free for 14 days. Very nice. Download as much music as you like. It looks like we have some connectors in here. USB on the right and headphones on the left. Let's see if we can take this out. Welcome to Zune HD in other languages. Zune product guide, okay. And we've got the USB cable. Headphones with a variety of colors. Standard stuff here. Well, let's take a look at what we've been waiting for, the device itself. Okay, so here we have the device. We have some notes on the front here. Download the latest software to your PC from zune.net/setup. The devices don't come with software, which is a very interesting move, something we haven't seen yet. It probably saves Microsoft a little bit of production time on each device and thus lowers the cost, which, you know, I really don't mind. I'm going to plug it in anyway to my computer, so if it's an extra 2 minutes on my end to put on the software, it's not a big deal. And it says, charge your Zune using the supplied cable for at least 30 minutes before use. Got it. Let's take out the device. Wow, this device is very small, very light in hand. Gorgeous. 3.3-inch display. Let's see what the back looks like. Wow, look at that brushed metal with the screw look. Very industrial looking. Gorgeous design. Fits very nicely in hand. The edges are super slim like the iPod Touch. Doesn't feel thick at all. It's very small, feels like a media player, feels like it could be a cell phone, too bad it's not. And we've got one button in the front here. Let's do some size comparisons. Okay, so here's the Zune HD next to the iPod Touch, third generation, probably its closest competitor. The iPod Touch has a 3.5-inch screen. The Zune HD has a 3.3-inch screen. They have different resolutions. On the Zune HD, it's 480 down and 272 across, whereas on the iPod Touch, it's a little bit higher. 480 down, that is, and 320 across. I did the calculations, and the pixel density on the Zune HD is actually slightly higher by just 2 ppi, which really doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. Let's see how they look in terms of thickness. The iPod Touch definitely feels thinner, though I wouldn't be surprised if the dimensions from the very edge of the iPod Touch to the top is the same as on the Zune HD. It's just a matter of how they make the sides. I have to say that the iPod Touch feels higher quality in hand, probably because more metal has been used on the device than on the Zune HD. Let's see how it looks next to the Samsung Omnia 2, the only other device that I can think of that's available to the mass market that has the OLED screen. And let's take a look at it next to the HTC Touch Diamond 2. A lot of people said that HTC would be making the Zune HD because they look so similar, but looking at them closer up and not in pictures, they're really not that similar. So we can kind of debunk that myth that they are based off one another. And something I just noticed kind of funny. Here it says, "Hello from Seattle." Of course, Microsoft is based out of that area. Here's the power button on the top. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got the Zune logo. This device is so slim and sleek looking, it's pretty amazing. A little Zune animation. Kind of got the spectrum of color. Wow, maybe it does have software, unless this is a startup video. Okay, it looks like it does have some software on it, but of course we're going to connect this to a computer, update to the latest software, and we're going to take a look at everything about the Zune HD. We're going to take... Wow. And here's a video playing right now. I can tell you that the quality of the screen is insane. It's gorgeous. The blacks are totally pitch black. It's not like a standard LCD on, say, the iPod Touch, where it's kind of gray, but not quite black. So we've got a lot more coming up on the Zune HD. Follow us on Twitter to find out when the next video hits, twitter.com/technobuffalo. We've got full comparisons coming up with the iPod Touch. We're going to do software walkthroughs, talk about the applications that are on here, and so much more. We'll be back soon with more on the Zune HD.